Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave and this is Homestead Overland, Virginia, where I usually make videos about off-grid living, homesteading. We do product reviews. I'm converting this barn that I'm in right now into a barndominium, so if you like that kind of stuff, please subscribe. But right now, I'm going to talk about XRP. We're going to do a little technical analysis because I've taken a few days off. I was visiting my mom in Maryland, my dad in Ohio, and today we were really busy, but I just got home, put a log on the fire. Let's see what's going on with XRP. So some people are freaking out because we went all the way down to like $1.60 the other day. Look, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. But I invested in XRP since 2018. I know what I hold. Nothing has changed fundamentally about where XRP is going. This was a pullback related to Trump coming out talking about all these tariffs. All the markets tanked, okay? That was a good opportunity to buy. But let's take a look here and see if we can find some new support, because really the chart's not looking good. But for me, that's an opportunity to buy. Not for you. I'm not telling you what to do. Take a look at this chart right here. This is XRP on the daily. That means each candle represents a day. This is going all the way back to November. This is where we had the run up after the election. We had a bullish pennant, which was going down a little bit, and we broke out of it. We broke out of it, and we confirmed the breakout when we came back and we tested this line. And when you break out, that means the candle, the whole body's outside of here. Not wicking. These are wicks right here, these long wicks. And I'll talk about candles and wicks. I have a video on that, actually. But when you break out with the whole body and you come back and retest it, that confirms the breakout. And then we did another leg up. And then we did another pennant. And this is where I was making videos and I was saying, you know, it's not looking too good because it was a pennant. Here's a pennant. It's like a little triangle. You got here where there's support and here where there's resistance. And I saw a breakout here where you see this green candle, see this wick that came down. And I said, that's not good. And then what happened? Kabam. And then what happened? Trump came out and kabam. Came out with that tariff thing, and this went all the way down to, I said 260 earlier. Let's see, it went down to, I'm sorry, I said 160 earlier. It went down to 178, which is a great buying opportunity. A lot of people freaked out. I've had people ask me, why did it go down so low? Because there's what's called weak hands, people that are into crypto, and they see this happen, and they freak out, and they sell. And who are they selling to? They're selling to somebody, right? Somebody's buying it up. The people that are buying it up, they know what's happening with XRP. So, in general, you can see the price has been going down. We're in a downtrend until you're not in that trend anymore, until something changes. So let me show you the support right now, because we broke out down here with this little wick. I don't like that. That broke this support all the way back here, which was in the blue, $2.07. That broke that. So that means if it breaks through, that means anything below that is within the realms of going and touching that next support. So here would be the next support. I'll go back here in time. You want to find where resistance is. Look, this was resistance right here, and then it cooled down a little bit, and this was resistance right here, and it cooled down. And then you go up, and there's your next resistance. So all those will become support. So let me go back here. We look right here. I'm going to go back to this resistance. This is going to be support for us. Let's go up here to trends or trend line, and I'm going to get the horizontal line. And right here, this used to be resistance on this leg up. I'm gonna click right here, bam. And if you look over, support right there, major support right now should be at $1.65. The next support below that would be at this resistance. Whenever you see this toolbar pop up, just go over here to this little thing and then move it wherever you want. Let's just put it right there and get it out of the way. Now, I drew a line here because that used to be resistance. It's now going to be support. We got support there. Let me draw another one. I'm going to draw one right here. I'm going to give you the next two supports if XRP goes down. Horizontal line. I'm going to go right to here to this one. It used to be resistance, and support would be at $1.26. So look, if XRP keeps going down like this, where's my mouse? Let me find here. It keeps going down like this. It could break out and go to that blue line again, which is 207. It could go down to the next one, which is 165, and it can go down to the next one, which is 126. Is that going to happen? I have no idea. But let's look. Let me click on this and drag it open a little bit. I want to look more at this structure right here. That's a downtrend, right? We're in a downtrend, or we're not in a downtrend. So what I'm going to do is change the time frame on this. Each candle represents a day, and let's look at it a little bit more detailed. I'm going to go up here to where the time frame is from daily. And I'm going to look at it like make every candle represent 4 hours. And let's see what this looks like. Give it a second to populate. All right, so now I want to click on here. Let me show you how TradingView works. I can scroll up the numbers like this, and this is just TradingView, but most exchanges use the same exact application. So let me drag it down here. I'm clicking and dragging. I want to look at this leg right here. You know, I'm really big into parallel channels. But before we do that, what I want to show you is what's good is we had this low here. This is a double bottom, like double bottom right here. That's a good indication that this downtrend might be over because you have a double bottom and then you have a higher low. This is a low. And then your next low is a higher low. An uptrend is when you have higher lows, okay? But let me just draw a channel and see what this thing's looking like. Let me go up here to trends. Again, the trend line, and go down to parallel channel right here. And this here, I'll draw a parallel channel like this. And click down like that. So you can see we're in a downtrend. I don't like it. We're below this dotted line that's in the middle of this channel. That's bearish too. So in general, the only thing that looks good right now is this double bottom. If this, let me move this guy out of my way again. And that double bottom is, let me see where the price is for that double bottom. I'll put that on there and I'll go over to this line. That double bottom was at $2.25. That's some good support right now, $2.25. If we can bounce all of this double bottom and start heading this way, we might get out of this downtrend. Let me double click on everything again, and now we're gonna look at the whole picture. Let me go back to changing from a 4-hour to the daily. Let's look at our indicators. So now each candle is gonna represent a day. Give this a second to populate. So let me double click on this. This is just the time frame of the price, come on. And then let me just make this a little bit smaller. I'm over here where the price action is. I'm gonna scroll down, make it a little smaller, and I'm gonna double click on it again so I can see everything. So this is what I do like about, we're in a downtrend and the volume is going smaller. It's getting smaller. That means that this downtrend is getting weaker. That's one good bullish sign. It's not much of one. But then when you go over here, the MACD, we're still red. These histograms are getting bigger and bigger. I want this next histogram to be smaller, and I want it to be a light pink, because when it's a solid red color, that means the trend going down is strong, and if it changes to a light pink, it's getting weaker. Just like if you look at this, when it's dark green and it's in an uptrend, that's strong, and then when it changes this to light green and they get shorter, that's weakening. And if you look at the price above it, look, let's look at this histogram. It's green, they're getting bigger and stronger. What's the price doing? Getting bigger and stronger. And then right there, it taps out, and if you go straight down, that green histogram turns to a light green because it's getting weaker. If you look at the price action up here, look, it's getting weaker and it started coming down. You can watch that. So what we want is we want this histogram to get shorter and turn light pink. We want this volume to start going down and get weaker, and we want this thing to break out of this trend. Let's see how we're going to break out of this trend. It's either going to break out of this trend right here where I just drew, but I drew it on the 4-hour. Let's go back and look at it again. Let me change that to a 4-hour. And this is how I just chart. Everybody does their own thing. Let me scroll like this. I'm scrolling my wheel. I'm going to go over here and pull up the price action. Yeah, we need to break out of this downtrend and get back into this bigger downtrend. Let me go back to look at that. This can be really confusing to people that this is new to. But if you've been around for a while, you know what I'm talking about. We need to break out of this downtrend, get back into this whole downtrend, and break out of this one, which is up here somewhere. We need it to go basically like this. It's going to bounce, come back in, hit the resistance here at the bottom of this channel, and come back up here and break out. And where's that around? We need to get it back up to like 292 to get out of this downtrend of a downtrend. And then things might be going positive for us. It's a lot of information on it, and that might blow your mind. But that's kind of how I look at charts and everything. Everybody has their own style. In general, by looking at it, we're in a downtrend. Just like I showed you a long time ago, like last week when we broke out of the bottom of that pennant, that's what signaled it. And then Trump came in with the tariffs, and that took it down even further. But look, things move in cycles. It's not going to be in a downtrend forever. I'm not telling you what to do, but one of the sayings is you buy when there's blood in the streets. If you know about Ripple, and you know about XRP, and you know about what's going on with the government and the financial institutions and all these banks, you're looking at this. I know what you're saying. This is a great opportunity to buy some more. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you right now, do not buy XRP. But I bought some the other day. It's at 237 right now. I bought it at 232. And then I happened to buy a little bit at $3 because we were up in the $3 range, and usually it bounces off whole numbers a lot. And it went down to $3, and I had a limit order in. That's when you can specify what price you want to buy it at. And it bought it at $3, and then it went to $2.97 and $2.87. And then Trump came out, and then it went kaboom. And I was like, oh, look, you can never buy the bottom perfectly. You can never sell at the top perfectly. But if you look at some technical analysis, you want to be buying on support. Well, I'm not telling you what to do. But I buy on support, and you sell at resistance. I'm not selling anything. I already told you guys. I don't plan to sell any of my crypto. I plan to make passive income off of all my digital assets. So, guys, look, we appreciate it if you follow. Hit that little bell like this. Ding. Hit that little thumbs up like ding. Because we're completely off grid. I don't usually make videos about cryptocurrencies all the time. We do homesteading videos, off grid videos. And we need to monetize this channel because I'm a registered nurse and there's no jobs out here. I'm 2 hours away from any type of hospital situation. So guys, say something in the comment. That is cool too. It helps the algorithm out. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. But I'm coming home. I'm coming. Coming home, I'm coming. Homestead Overland, Virginia.